Good morning from the Cottage Farmstead. I'm Rebecca and I'm here with my dad, and we're on our way down to our farmland and our farmhouse build down in Anderson County. And over the weekend, my dad and Nathan spent a lot of time practicing milling some lumber. My brother-in-law had some logs lumber cut down back in the fall when they were building their house. And so they've been practicing on some of their wood before they start milling the lumber for our house, where we'll be using it to do some trim and shelves in our farmhouse. Of course, the one day that I'm off work and that we decide that we're going to go down and take all of this lumber and some of the tractor implements that we need to get down to the land is that one day it's rained in the entire month. So we're probably going to get quite wet. We haven't decided if we're going to just park the trailer and deal with it another day, or if we're going to brave the rain and get soaking wet while we unload. But we'll take you along on our day here. Hi, Daisy. And then we're also planning on spending some time working on a little bit more of electrical work, which thankfully is undercover as we do have a roof now. So we'll do a little bit of that work as well today. So after the rain poured the entire drive down here, we decided not to try and unload all that lumber in the pouring rain. Our neighbors did help us unload the 2 pieces of tractor equipment and that we were storing over there while we get set up over here. But otherwise, we just parked the lumber trailer and my brother-in-law was going to unload it another day. And we got over here to our farmhouse build where we have a roof and can start drying off because our raincoats are sopping wet just with that little bit of unloading those 2 pieces of equipment. So we'll get started on the indoor projects. Farmer Nathan was here a couple days ago and he pulled a lot of this wire around the basement, so we're just taking a look and seeing what progress we made and where we need to pick up, because he won't be joining us for about another hour to help out. So rolls of wire are really heavy, and it's really difficult to deal with tangled wire when you're trying to fish it through the walls as well. So we rigged up this reel here on the stairwell as we were going to be working down in the basement so that we could pull the wire all over the basement without getting it tangled everywhere.
Well, when I was wiring the other day, I made a small loop circuit. I was getting ahead of myself, really excited to get all the wire or the light wired, but we were running out of 14.2 but had plenty of 12.2 wire on hand, so I wired all the lights with that, but ran for the switches 14.3 to connect our 3-way switch. Unfortunately, that is not compatible because 12.2 will hold more current than a 14.2 or 14.3. So we ended up having to take the 14.3 wire out, and I'll need to buy some 12.3 wire to get the circuit completed. Now we have 2 panels here. The reason we did that is the smaller one is going to be our generator panel. We're going to have a wire ran outside that we could hook up to a generator that we'll eventually get. That way, anything that we want to be powered, just in case we have a power outage from our main power source, such as our freezers, refrigerators, lights on each floor, maybe the water heater, we'll wire all those wires into here. Then we'll have a large wire to power the 100 amp service here, from here to this panel here. And then we'll just have a breaker in this panel to feed there. And then this is our main power panel, where the large wire from our outdoor power meter will come into this one. And then this will feed all the other circuits in the house, which do not need to be on the generator panel.
Well, it finally stopped raining on us this afternoon, but it is time to wrap up and head on back so that we can cook dinner. But we did get a lot of electrical work done down in the basement. Got the first couple home runs going, so we have power to the lights and to some of the outlets. We're just working on the smoke detectors down there, and I think we'll have everything ready for Ruffin in the basement at the end of today.
Woo!
So after that, we have to do the main level, and then we'll do the second story up there. But we're getting much closer on our electrical project. Catch you next time.